Grand Rising. How y'all doing? This is Dorisa. This is Divinely Guided, Chosen Star Seed Spiritually. How y'all doing? You know, I just wanted to I just want y'all to understand that that a lot of things that is really a lot of things is going on. Like I noticed that it's a whole lot of lot of people are, I guess, to say that they are organization. And I you know, I have been in different type of religions, but cults, I never thought that that they or other people organization would be, since I've seen other ones, like different ones where the women, they have so many women and one man, and I think we watched it on TV, a series or whatever. So different men that decide they want to have more than wives, so more than one. So I noticed that on my energy was Jim Jones. So Jim Jones was on my mind, and it was like, okay, so this is surrounding the place that long time ago. And I believe Jim Jones was in 1970. I believe it 1960 and 1970, I believe. And there was a lot of people that was decided to go with Jim Jones, and some from I believe that's Africa too, South America and America, you know. So, you know, I heard another lady on a reading, and she was stating that the time of Aquarius was a time for cults. And I noticed it before because a lot of people have a lot of camps. So a lot of camps. And so I noticed that I have seen a lot of those camps that on YouTube. It was like, when I was reading, as for some of the study, I was studying at a time, and some of the things that, you know, had to do with the scripture. But I never thought it would get that bad. You know, it's a lot of people that do have camps, and some do have different type of organization. I believe the last time I seen something like that was with Tyler Perry's on BET. But I never thought that it is getting out of hand, is what I'm saying. It's a lot of people are organization and trying to do that. And some of them are trying to put you in or put you on, you know. So now you have different people that you are basically teaching as scripture. Now they're become as in a cult. That means it's more than more wives. What they call it, swingers. Sometimes they have relationships, marriages, and they have relationships, you know, something like that. And I think the last video that I noticed, that it's a lot of people are swinging, and I mean, that's their business, but the energy, what I noticing is about the cults and people organization. That mean a lot of people organization right now, they're what they call it outlaw, when people are coming together doing all type of things because of the time of Aquarius, meaning that the things that they of the laws that have this how can I say disapplied, and decide that they want to go on their own way or do things. Okay, that's why we got so many people coming in from different places. Immigrants and stuff is coming in here now, you know, and certain things that's over here is different from others. So you got a lot of people coming in and don't even have a lot of information about America, but they in here, and certain things that they're not doing, certain things that are not identity crisis, meaning that they are stating who they are. They got people playing that they're something else. Then you have other people in different areas. They're basically, other people are doing I call it racism is coming, that I've noticed. I was for myself, I have a little rant on this. I was working for DoorDash for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, I was getting more information. I mean, as far as me, the door and dashing, I was getting more dashing as far as sending certain things, and it changed. A lot of things have changed. A lot of people coming in, and some people are not able to do certain things. I had went through a lot too for this past summer, and I had moved from another residence, and that I noticed a lot of stuff. As a lot of people come in and some leave. You know, a lot of people coming in. But it's like it's kind of making it hard for a lot of people right now because of working, from my understanding, I listen to what everybody else is saying, so therefore I'm just giving out the information. But as far as what I in my energy that I'm understanding, that the cults is people are decided that they wants to come in. So you got different women, you know, different people are as far as I call different women love liking women. You got people in the energy. I feel like it's a woman in the energy is basically, and with a man that has that ability to do both. The energy is just like, okay, well, this is somebody trying to force you in. So this, whoever this energy, who this reading is for someone that is trying to put you in that position to force to be something that you're not, and has a follower and other people. That's organization, and also with a masculine. I believe a masculine has some type of reading or some type of intuitive. Maybe it could be someone that's is on a podcast or anything, Facebook. It could be anything as YouTube as well. But my understanding is a lot of followers. But the point of it is this feminine that is like women. So I believe she's a swinger. They both swing, and therefore it's trying to put a certain individual as either it could be it's a female though, trying to put you in of a cult. Okay, so therefore I just feel like it's a lot, and that is like where is this coming from? Basically, I just believe a lot of people is trying to put people in that position, forcing them to be in these different cults. And that means they're for different type of religions, and either trying to put you on that. Even I feel like some of these people are on different type of either on Google or any type of influencer. I believe some of these are doing anything with the simulation and lab techs and all things like that. There's a lot of things going on with lab techs. I believe then this energy is something from how people are doing things they do with lab. So that means whatever technology with science, and that could be something, could be a significance on that. And therefore is that since Texas is the biggest thing about trafficking, so it's a lot of things going on with these occults and trafficking, and therefore it's different cults. And with simulation, that gives you other things about computer and how people do fraudulence and different IDs and identities and different things, and how they can do anything and connect you to your cell phone devices and certain things. So it's a lot going on with Texas. I am not lying. It's just like how I feel about it. You know, it surrounds a lot. You know, and therefore is people, or what they'll do is come and game you. You know, I was like, it was a guy, he was gay, and his statement, what he said was that he was in a certain city, and he had no issues with, he went from one side and went to the other. He had no issues of being who he was. He wasn't hiding or anything, and him and his partner. And then all of a sudden, he started noticing for different cars, had started chasing and around. So, you know, I noticed I was looking for a job at a time, and I was looking on, I think, Indeed, and there it is. They're paying people $24 to target and in investigation toward in the city where I'm in. So I'm just imagining, so how many people that, you know, what's really getting paid to do what you're doing. I even heard on YouTube as well, now on Jay-Z, on his YouTube, he was stating that people paying YouTube for as influencing about what he's doing behind. It's like investigation basically, and getting paid on YouTube. And that means a lot of people are doing a lot of things in order to bring income. So that means that the statement that I was telling you about, one of the guys, he started saying that it was different investigations, and they was watching, surveilling him at all time, and it got to the point that they even started messing around with his home and his cars. It was a lot. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of people or people who are with close religious, and they are kind of like, it's like a lot of people are surveilling and investigation, and for reasons of these cults. And these cults are either coming against for different people, for targeting individuals. So it is a lot going on, and therefore, with all these games and certain things, and people coming and stating that they have ID and they're not, a lot of things going on with the Dallas housing. Exactly, a lot. And there it is. A lot of people are out here stating that who they are, and they're not the real realtors. Got a lot of things, doppelgangers with realtors right now in Texas. A lot. People are putting information that they're this and that, and they're not even realtors. Don't even have the ID licenses in Texas at all. They from different other places. There's a lot of things coming in and taking over in some of these apartments and stuff that they're doing low income. They're doing any type of vouchers and everything. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's like, wow. And we're coming out of 2024 into 2025, so it's already starting. So it's a lot. So this morning I got up and I kind of like, well, it's a lot. It's that Jim Jones cults and occults, and they're an organization right now. And there is where it's like that, it's outlaw gonna either come the energy of fraudulent, and they're gonna try to start doing different things. And this time the energy is just strong too around Christmas and stuff. So yeah, that's what a lot of people gonna be trying to do, that, and it is sad. But yeah, so I don't know who to collect the feminine. I'm just letting you know, you got to be careful with that, because when they trying to do stuff like that forceful, you got to be careful, because they'll do anything. And I don't know about simulation that much, but from my understanding, simulation is something that they can use certain type of devices, and how they will call it MK Ultra is basically what they will call it on YouTube. Some of them that they will do, you go on MK Ultra and just put it on YouTube. And certain people that do that, that's like some people that has to do different types of elite, the big powers, like principalities and on high, and they could do certain things in order to try to bring you, and that's introduce you in certain type of organization. So it's a lot going on. So if that is that, I don't know, but this is a female that's going through this type of energy. So the energy I'm saying resonates on cults and forcing you into something. So you be careful for that. But it's a man, it's a masculine, and he's trying to introduce. And I don't know if you have a YouTube or influencer, and if it is, it's a man. You got to be careful on that, because they will try to pull you in something you don't know what you're in. So you got to be careful, because right now with these men, okay. So I don't know for why, but I just wanted to give that information about that. But it's a masculine, and he's with a woman or wife, and she swing. They both swing, and they own an influencer and a podcast. Okay, but they all directed to a woman though, and I don't know if they tied to they call it the elites. Because it could be like that if it has to do with simulation or MK Ultra. So that's something I'm gonna give out that information. So I'm just saying that, when it's like that, you might have to expose it or whatever. But that's in my energy that I'm giving out for the residents of that. So be careful on these cults and the cults right now. There's a lot of Jim Jones going on energy. Y'all have a wonderful